everybody. Welcome to another rockin' edition of Bleach Bangs Radio, coming to you live in your face, in your house, wherever you can listen to us every Tuesday night. That was Gaoline 67. The name of the song is When Lightning Strikes, and I got to say, that's an amazing song off an amazing record. We got us joining us live tonight, Paul from Gaoline 67. What's up, Paul?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good, brother. Good, man. Glad to have you back, bro.
Yeah, it's nice to be on. You guys definitely have a really great show, and it's cool. It's nice to be on again, actually. I think it's been, last year, I think, or something.
Too long. 2 months.
Yeah.
Too long,
yeah.
Definitely. Well, thanks for the kind words. We're only doing what we can with what we got, but our goal is to put out, or to play good music like what the song we just heard, because we're not putting it out, you guys are.
It all counts, man. It's like what you guys do. It's so cool because, it's 2012. It's a whole different kind of music scene. It's just a whole different kind of world out there, and what's really cool about what you guys do is you're very passionate about rock and roll, and there's a lot of, in my opinion, there's a lot of people out there that want to hear rock and roll again, and it's just kind of been I don't know, taken off the shelf to a certain extent, and it's really, stations like you guys that are actually kind of keeping it alive and keeping it out there and causing this whole sort of resurgence of rock and roll to kind of start making a comeback. So it's very important what you guys do, and I know that we definitely appreciate you guys big time.
Well, thank you, man. We try, and it's like you said, man. What I like to, what you guys have described yourself as is just straight up 3-chord rock and roll, man. Just raw, stripped down. And I think definitely that's what's been missing from the music world for quite a few years, unfortunately. And I was so thankful when we found you guys, or you found us, or our paths crossed, or however you want to look at it. I'm not ever really sure how that happened, but our paths crossed, and it was refreshing. It was like, yes, this was just, man. And you guys don't pull any punches about it. You're like, I mean, you guys, have said, we're nothing fancy, and you listed it on your website and on your Facebook pages, just flat out 3-chord raw vintage rock and roll. And
yeah,
what else?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I only know 3 chords, so that kind of, puts the cap on that. But no, we definitely are, just try to keep it really organic. I mean, that's really what rock and roll. That's really what rock and roll is. I mean, if you think about a lot of the great records, like I'm a huge AC/DC fan, but I'm a huge Humble Pie fan, Saxon, all that kind of gritty stuff that came out, X amount of years ago. It's like I still try to keep us basically recording on 2-inch tape because I just hear a difference, It's like Pro Tools. Yeah. When you're making an album, unfortunately, it's a necessary evil from an editing perspective. And we've been very lucky with this record. I've got some of the best engineers, David Hall and Blackbird Studios. I mean, these guys are the best of the best, but we kept it as it's kind of just as a band, that's kind of our thing. We're working class. We are absolutely a working class band. We're all about, we're not trying to be rock stars. We're not trying to do anything other than just, people go to work. They work 5 days a week. They want to go out on the weekends, and they just want to drink and have a good time. And that's kind of what we, what we're about. I mean, we're just strictly about, a guitar-driven, hopefully great vocals, really simplistic, just kind of the rock and roll that you don't have to think through. You just feel it, And
that's what I'm talking.
And I mean, I play V's through Marshalls, as cliche as it is. I just turn the whole thing up, and we, our Mark Jensen, our drummer, plays a really stripped down kit. you know, it's not it's like a lot of bands, and I'm not knocking any bands, but a lot of bands will go out and tour and they bring so much sound reinforcement behind them, and you know, you start to get into loops and sort of stuff that, you know, my theory has always been, you know, if you know, if a band makes a record, you know, that's great, but live you want to see the band, you know, you don't really want to just hang out and see the record, you know, or listen to the record, and you want to sort of interact with the band and kind of you know, just kind of enjoy it. And I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but
no,
you know, we're just very no BS, you know. We're just you know, crank it up and just hopefully write a couple of good songs and just throw it out there, you know. We really are a band that's very appreciative of the support that we've gotten, and we take our friends and fans very, very seriously, and we're just very appreciative, and we just try to keep it real, I guess, as cliche as that sounds, you know.
No, Paul, I understand totally. There's nothing like the magic of a live performance. You know, you feel like you're special there, and you know, sometimes you might hear a killer version of the song that you heard on the radio or the record that you wouldn't hear other than a live performance. So I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like, you know, that's kind of where a lot of the magic happens. You know, it's like every night is you know, a different venue, different gear, different whatever, a different venue, and it's kind of what makes it fun. You know, it's you just see the band in a different, or you hear the song in a kind of a different venue, and you know, it's like rock and roll is such a simple, stripped down thing, you know, that we just really try to keep it that way, you know, and not too crazy with it. It's pretty good the way it is, so like we don't really want to mess with it, you know.
Right, and you might get you know, I don't know if this happens to you, but you get from your crowd, you get different vibes, and it might affect your playing that night. You know, some night you might get a little more aggressive, or you know, just depending on the crowd mood. Is that how it happens with you sometimes?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's, you know, live is you know, is sorry, my dogs are out here running around. It's, you know, that's what it's all about, man. It's really just about, you know, what I really enjoy is like looking at people's faces, you know, and just, you know, when you know, hopefully if it's a good show and it sounds good, it's great to see people just really, I don't know, man, maybe almost forget that they hate their job or they don't have the job that they want, or maybe they're having, especially with this economy, it seems like everybody has money problems, everybody has all sorts of problems, but, you know, the great thing about it is for that hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever, you know, it's just people are having a good time, and I love that. I really love that, you know.
That's great because, you know, Charlie and John and the rest of them will agree that several of our shows here in the past have actually hit upon that same exact thing. Am I right, guys?
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, that's been a common running thread with our last several shows, is getting out and forgetting everything and doing, you know, enjoying a live performance. And it is a performance.
And that's the key to it. I mean, I think the four of us have gotten really upset about this and ranted a few times on a few different shows about, you know, people are always, you know, crying or whining or asking, you know, where's you know, concerts, where's good shows, where are they at? They're not in my town. And then when they do come into their town, nobody gets off their asses and goes out. It's a crying shame, man. But because to me, you know, we're talking about the live performance versus an album. You guys have an amazing album, and I've had the chance to listen to every single song on there. And
oh, thanks, man.
First of all, kudos to you guys, because top to bottom, that album fucking rocks. But you know, I mean, to catch you guys live, I think would be you know, I'm trying to imagine it, and I've heard good reviews on your guys' live performances. So I mean, that's in and of itself just, you know, that's the thing right there, I think.
Right on. We're getting ready to you know, we've had a little bit of downtime right now. You know, we finished the album in September, and there's been a lot of there's a lot of business that's been going on. We're getting ready to. We're going down to Macomb, Mississippi on February 11th. We're doing a show down there. Then I think we have to go to Nashville. We're going to do some kind of show in Nashville somewhere. I'm not sure, but we're also looking at. I was on the phone with the attorneys today, and we're trying to put together. We're working on a campaign, a radio campaign for the Midwest, and then we're going to be, I think, trying to go out and do like a 30-day mini tour or something in the Midwest coming up very, very shortly. So we're getting ready to try to get out there, and we're going to try and hit different parts of the country as much as we can, to try and get out and see everybody. So I'll try and keep you guys up to date on that. I'll let you know what shows we're going to be doing, and I mean, you guys are in where?
Well, we're kind of spread out. We've got Randy is in Oklahoma City, and John's in Topeka, Kansas, and then James and I we're both in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So we got to come to 3 states, man.
All right. Well, cool. We'll I would love to get out to that part of the country and hang out with you guys and do a couple of shows and just hang out a bit. I think that would be great.
Absolutely. Well, hey man, this is about the time where I would like to play another one of your guys' songs off the album. The album just dropped in November, right?
Yeah. We finished it. We actually finished the recording right at the end of September, right? Because we're shooting the video at the same time we were doing the album for Time to Rock. And then it had to go into the mastering, and we had to do some re-editing and stuff. So it's just about really coming out now. I mean, right. It did come out probably about November, but right now we're really starting to kind of develop the marketing aspect behind it and put the show part behind it, and so it's kind of like all happening like right now.
Well, cool. Well, I think it's time to check out the title track, Gasoline 67. This is Time to Rock, man. Sit back and enjoy this one. yeah, man. The title track off of Time to Rock, Gasoline 67. That's a damn good song right there, man. So when you guys were actually in the studio, was this? I'm trying to figure out how you guys, came up with that song right there. I mean, it seems pretty. It just seems pretty down to earth and just straight up rock and roll. And I just wanted to get a little insight. I mean, when you guys were doing the writing process, was this one of the first songs that came to you guys, or was this like later on?
No, I think actually that was the first song I wrote. Actually, I went into I started to put the riffs together. We had a 3-song demo that we started with, which was Heartbreaker, I think, Life's a Bitch, and High Heels and Lipstick. That was the original 3-song demo. And then when we were going to do the album, I started writing, and I think I had that beginning riff, that sort of slower part for Time to Rock, and I was trying to think we need a kind of, it was almost kind of like I was looking at like the state of rock and roll right now, you know what I mean? And I kind of got this riff that turned into this second part of the song, and then the chorus like just came to me about it's time to rock and whatever, and we got in and just kind of bashed it out, and it just came out great. It's kind of like, wow, yeah, it works. I don't know if it's a good song or a bad song, but it's cool. It's like you can relate to it, and we did that whole record. So I mean, we're such a really simple rock band that the writing for me is really easy because it's just I go for these really in your face kind of simplistic riffs, and the band is just real good at interpreting how that needs to sound. So it's the writing process is really fun, and but yeah, it was just I think it was one of the earliest ones actually.
Nice, man, nice. And Lightning Strikes too, man. When Lightning Strikes, that's another good song because I know we had all great songs too, and but these two really caught me, definitely, and I just good songwriting if you ask me, man.
Oh, cool, thanks. We're actually kind of figuring out, we're getting ready to do this Midwest radio campaign, and we're actually trying to figure that out. What track we're thinking. I'm almost thinking about putting something up on the Facebook site to see what people think. It's either going to be Time to Rock or it might be When the Lightning Strikes. But there's another song called Into the Night that's actually really cool too. So we're kind of trying to figure it out which one we want to go with. But I don't know. It's just cool to get it out there and hopefully people like it.
Absolutely, brother. Hey man, I hate to do this to you, but we are running short on our time here. I posted your guys' website in our chat room and your Facebook page as well. Is there anything else we should know about right now that we can push for you guys?
No. I just I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on. I mean we've got that Macomb show coming up in February, but I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. But I do want to say thanks. Thanks for having us on the show again. And you guys really are, in my opinion, it's very, very important what you guys are doing. And I really have it on pretty good authority that there's a good rock and roll resurgence coming back, and it really is really you guys and a lot of the other online and stations and people that are out there actually doing this and pushing it and promoting it are really incredibly invaluable. And we, Gasoline 67, really appreciate you guys, and thanks for having us on the show, man, and just keep doing what you're doing because it really matters,
Absolutely, man. No, thank you. Thanks for the kind words, and we're doing what we can. You keep putting out the good tunes, bro, and we'll spin them, man.
Right on, bro. Right on. All right, well, look, you guys have a great show, and again, thanks for having me on, and we'll be in touch, okay?
Anytime, man. Thanks a lot, bro.
All right, cool, guys. Thanks. See you, bye.
Cool, man. That was Paul from Gasoline 67, man. Big thanks to those guys. I'm going to play us out with one of their songs, so sit back and enjoy. Gasoline 67, and